The happy family of Google, Facebook, and WordPress. Recent changes to Google and how searches are done could bring a horrific result for some business owners online. If the desired Google standards are not adhered to, one could find themselves no longer appearing in the search engines. For the last 14 years I've worked online, with a 5-year sabbatical, serious health crisis, midstream. But even during that time I was a ferocious student of what was going on in the internet world. Google, the world's largest search engine, has always played a key role in the success or failure of the online business owner. Only outpaced by Facebook, studies show that Facebook outpaced the search engine giant in May of 2010. It holds the key to traffic for anyone desiring to earn an income through a website and internet-based company. During my time online, I've known several business owners personally who have lost enormous amounts of money because of changes that took place with Google's algorithms. One can see easily how Google spiders, ranks, and displays searches here. Technology overview of Google. About 2 years ago, I began to notice that Google was leaning more and more towards what was going on in the blogging world. Changes slowly took place for search rank. I also noticed that every client I worked with who put their website into a WordPress environment was always, sometimes instantly, taken to the top of search listings. The software platform that exists behind WordPress made it super easy to score high in the search engines. So, when someone would come to me when I ran a $1 million copywriting firm and asked me to write copy for them, I always encouraged them to put their entire website into WordPress. Then it becomes your job what you do with that knowledge. My opinions are not based on the regurgitation of something I read online or the suggestions of certain experts I read about in books. They are based on the cold hard facts of what I'm doing with my own company, have done in all of my companies and those of my clients. Here is my advice to you now as a small or large business. Get into WordPress. Google just recently made some changes to how they rank sites. Here comes a radical statement: if you do not get into WordPress in the next 6 to 12 months, I pity you, because it will be harder than it's ever been to compete. Mark my words, this is not a fad, it's not a suggestion, and even though I do sell WordPress training, I'm not after my company growth when I say this. I'm standing here waving a red flag, giving you fair warning. If you have a company right now that is producing a profit online, whether it's $4,000 per year or $40,000 per day, or even if you are just starting out, get into WordPress. You will have to anyways in the next 6 to 12 months, so I advise you do it now. Google, Facebook, and WordPress work in sync like I've never seen occur before. When shopping carts came out in full force in the late 90s, and I was using Miva and Monster shopping carts, I began to see things change in the early 2000s. When I was paying $20,000 per month on PPC pay-per-click ads in the year 2000 to 2001 with Google and Overture, now Yahoo, I knew that there was no way that this was going to be the long-term way for people to earn an income online. It wasn't going to be possible for everyone. Not everyone could shell out that kind of money. So something had to change, and it has. WordPress and Facebook, along with Twitter, are making it easier than ever for a small business owner to compete with a large company. Here's another thing coming down the pike that has already disrupted many industries, like MLM and direct sales companies that specialize in creating self-replicated websites. If they don't get those self-replicated websites into a structure that is like WordPress, or is in WordPress, they will lose enormous amounts of money in the next 6 to 12 months. I end my career online. I spent 31 months in the direct sales and network marketing industry. Broke a lot of company records, generated over 30,000 leads myself, closed more than 500 kits personally, and made $1.8 million. This was not done because I had a self-replicated website and built it like everyone else. As a matter of fact, I was doing things so unique and so different that one of the largest lead providers in the world asked to borrow my ideas and copy my sales copy. It was so effective, the things I did with video and my own created website, that one of the fastest growing training companies in that niche borrowed some of my strategies and created their own system for their clients to grow their businesses with. My mode of operation is to always do things like the big companies are. So I created blogs, my own landing and swipe pages, used videos of experts and myself, and did it in a unique way that set me apart. If you are building any kind of business in MLM or direct sales, listen up closely, please. I beg you, Google has made some big changes to the way they index sites and who will appear on the first pages of their search network. Facebook has also jumped on board with index changes and implementation to get your WordPress site and its network linked together in a big way. If you think the new Facebook Like button plugin that is available is just a cute way to look like Facebook on your WordPress page, think again. All comments, posts, and pages are now being indexed with Facebook and are appearing in Google. No longer is social media a fad and something people are enjoying in their spare time. More people gather on Facebook than any other place on the internet in the entire world. OneRiot.com is a real-time search engine that is making waves in the indexing of real-time content. All Facebook posts, pages, comments, and more are now a part of their real-time searches. Have you ever wanted to see what people are talking about online, as they're talking about it? Check out OneRiot.com and you might reconsider some of the things you post on your Facebook page. A recent announcement showed that the U.S. Library of Congress is now going to begin archiving tweets from Twitter. Think it's still a fad? When I built my first company 14 years ago, we sold high-end kitchenware, grain mills, blenders, mixers, and more. By our second year, we had over 400 items we shipped out and had drop-shipped in the continental USA. My small dream of making some extra money part-time from my home while raising my babies grew to a multi-million-dollar company. I always did my own copy, newsletters, direct mail campaigns, and postcard mailings. Our PPC ads were our biggest connection piece for gaining new customers, and our newsletter with over 30,000 subscribers. Postcard mailings and direct mail catalog pieces kept us in touch with our clients. If I were to do this over again, build an e-commerce business that I could run from my home and connect with people all over the world, it would be done in very many different ways. My $20,000 per month in PPC would definitely be spent in different ways. Yes, I was spending $20,000 per month on PPC in 2001 to 2002. Media buys would be a huge aspect of my business. I'd do regular blogging and write a regular newsletter like I am now. Social media would be a huge effort we'd be operating regularly with such a company. Currently, more than 50% of our company profits are coming in through social media, and we just made the switch to a new company mission less than 6 months ago. We're pursuing media buys, I'm doing guest blogging, JV partnerships, and other things that don't even cost me money, just my time, to the tune of more than 30,000 clients on our list in the last 120 days. Can I be frank with you? If I were to build any company online right now, as I am and as I intend to do for years to come, I would never ever build it outside of WordPress ever. Far too many headaches, too much time, and too much manpower is on the top of the list of reasons why not. The cost alone would make me stay away from that nightmare again. Plus, it's not as fun. WordPress changes and refines itself and makes it easy to keep on running while they do. A recent upgrade to WordPress 3.0 implemented into our company on Friday was effortless. Sure, there might be some of you that are seeing a few hiccups along the way. Get on my WED call if you did see that happen, but most of the updates I see inside of WordPress, as long as you aren't running hundreds of substandard plugins, are effortless. I've been working on this platform for the last 4 years. Are you serious about your business? Serious about making an income online and not playing around? Serious about having a vision that goes beyond you, your pocketbook, your life, and what you gain? Like taking care of others, impacting thousands, and changing the world? The keys I've given you today will make it easier than ever.